What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, if you see something that you like here today, please don't forget to subscribe at some point during this video. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So it's that time once again. Let's do an unboxing. Well, I already unboxed them, but a first impressions on some new releases from Happyland Studios. Stay tuned. So, pretty excited to get my hands on these. First one we're going to talk about today is the new Gerannabis. Loving the label. You can see the marijuana leaves all over this stuff. So, I'm a little skeptical on this one. I haven't smelled these yet. Haven't sprayed them, anything like that. Haven't sniffed atomizers. I'm a little skeptical because Juice Box Green Bubble was a little too overwhelming for me. And that's the last fragrance that I smelled with a cannabis note. And I was assured that this is more hernal, I believe, than cannabis. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna spray on skin with these because I want to see what they really smell like. So shout out to you, EJ. I appreciate you sending these out. Let's do some little small sprays because I don't need these big monstrosity sprays, which that's plenty. You can see by my soaking wet hand. So from what I understand, these releases are going to be as fresh as it gets from Happyland Studio. That is much more subdued, yet still distinct. That smells more like a joint that's burning than the fresh bag. There's some sort of smoky nuance in this fragrance. I have no idea what the note breakdowns are on any of these. None of that was provided to me. We're relying on this nose right now. It's much more subdued and it is very fresh. This has a green freshness. There's some sort of citrus in here as well. Maybe a lemon, a light lemon. This is not what I was expecting it to smell like. This is very fresh, not overwhelmingly pot smelling or anything like that. This is not a real strong weed scent. So if any of you were thinking this was going to be something you can't wear to work, I don't think that's the case. This is something I think you can pull off. Wow, this is not what I was expecting. This is really fresh, really good. He was not making that up when he said this is going to be one of his fresh fragrances. This wears very light and it's very airy. And like I said, that's not a genuine cannabis note. It's whatever hernal, H-E-R-N-A-L was what he had put in the message. I don't know how to distinguish that, but it's given off a marijuana-esque type of scent, but it's not heavy. It's not real dense. It's not strong. It doesn't smell like I'm sniffing off the bud, you know? Man, this smells really, really good. This is not what I was expecting it to be. I'm completely blown sideways by this. I was not expecting Gerannabis to smell like it does. I don't know if it has any geranium in it. I would think the name Gerannabis is geranium and cannabis. Wow, that's really fresh. And the label can fool you a little bit. The label's cool. This is surprisingly fresh and wearable. And in no way will be an offensive smell if you were wondering if this is something that you have to just wear to enjoy yourself and can't wear it to work. Much more versatile than I was expecting it to be. Definitely hot weather. Like I said, I'm guessing that's that hernal note that's giving off the cannabis-esque type smell, but it's not straight up cannabis. There's like a smoky nuance, a light smoky nuance, and there's a strong green and mild citrus freshness to this. I can't really distinguish the citrus. I'm wanting to say it's a lemon. And I cannot tell what wood that is. There's definitely a wood floating around in the background waiting to come out. God, this smells really, really good. Gerannabis is a treasure. For sure. Wow, this is a blind side right here. I was not expecting it to be this fresh and have that versatile of a smell. Next, we're looking at El Goodo. He always has these cool looking labels. Let's go with El Goodo. So we're gonna give it a little shot right here on the wrist. There we go. It's about as close to a half spray as you're gonna get with these outrageous atomizers that he uses. Wow, this is potent and powerful, ladies and gentlemen. This smells like I'm holding my wrist under my nose right now, and my wrist is at my side. There's a boozy note. I can't tell which one yet. Some sort of fruit. Definitely a boozy note. Maybe a little leather. I think I'm picking up some leather. Boy, these fragrances just keep getting better and better. It's got the nightclub smell. I'm picturing a nightclub while I'm smelling this. Yeah, this is early stages of walking through the nightclub. This is before all the cigarettes have been smoked, all the beers have been spilled. That's what I'm visually getting while I'm smelling this. I'm walking into the bar. I'm the early bird at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? Is the smell. This is the picture that's being painted in my mind with El Goodo. I don't know if it's El Goodo. I just like saying it like that. El Goodo. Might be El Goodo. I don't care. But El Goodo just sounds better. I keep wanting to think there's a grape note in here. I'm getting a grape smell. I don't know if it's because I'm seeing purple and I'm smelling fruit. It smells like a grape note, booze of some sort, rum, because it's not real, it's not boozy sweet, it's sweet from the grape. Man, I hope I'm right. EJ, I know you'll let me know if I'm hitting the nail on the head or not. It smells like grape, a rum possibly, but a booze note nonetheless, and some leather is what's really standing out to me. Guys, this smells even better than Gerannabis. Gerannabis has a freshness, but for intrigue, for the sake of having a picture painted for you and the artistic side of it, this is taking me through the early night in a nightclub right now. El Goodo is a treasure. This stuff is great. I'm just waiting to run across one that I don't like, and it's yet to happen. The closest I've come to one I don't like from Happyland is Plum Loco. I don't care for that one. I know Scott over at 504 Man Reviews, he likes that one. And hey, everybody likes different things. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me as much as I like Plum. It's too animalic for me. That's the closest I've come to finding one from this damn house that I don't like. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. A grape note, a boozy note of some sort, which I'm thinking is rum, and some leather. That's what I'm able to distinguish with this blend. El Goodo. It smells very good though. Last but not least, the heavily anticipated Dawnbuster. I don't know. I don't know what to expect with this one. Based on the color of the label, I'm thinking it's going to be a leathery scent of some sort, but I could be wrong. Gerannabis was making me think it was going to be a strong weed note, and it wasn't. So El Goodo, the label's very fitting for that one. That one kind of smells like it looks. Coffee. There's coffee. No doubt. Hit me immediately. There's a coffee note in here. And a lot of you right now are saying, wait, doesn't EJ have multiple coffee fragrances? Yes. Yes, he does. Let's see what's different about this one. He's got Queer Cafe and Homme for the holidays, which is my favorite. That's my favorite coffee fragrance that he has put out for sure. This is more subdued. It's distinct and it's still strong. It's just not as strong, because when you smell Queer Cafe or Queer Cafe, however you want to say it, to each their own, French way is queer. When you smell that, it's pungent, it's overbearing, it's overwhelming, straight up coffee. Like black coffee. No creamer, no sugar, no nothing. Homme for the Holidays has a lot of gourmand sweet notes that really liven that one up. This, you get that smell with some half and half. Just a little bit. It's black coffee, a little half and half, so it's not black coffee anymore. Maybe a teaspoon of sugar, so it's not overly sweet. Maybe a little honey in the background. And there's some type of fruit. Could be like an orange, citrus fruit. This is much, but the coffee's actually dying down as I'm smelling it, and other notes are starting to come up, and I'm trying to figure out what they are. I'm definitely getting an orangey citrus fruit from this, for sure. Man, I'm really trying to pick out what it is. These are so well blended, it's hard to pick some of the notes out sometimes until you spend a little time with them. But yeah, that coffee is subdued quite a bit. It's very pungent and powerful in the opening, and then it's just starting to dial it back a little bit. So don't think if you have Cure Cafe or Queer Cafe and Homme for the Holidays that this is just another run-of-the-mill coffee fragrance. This is different. This doesn't smell like either one of those. The only similarity they have is the coffee note in it. I like this so much better than Queer Cafe, it's not even funny. And I know a lot of people swear by that one. Sorry to say it. And I love Homme for the Holidays, but this definitely jumps above Queer Cafe for me. Because this has more going on for it. This is more interesting. Dawnbuster is a more interesting coffee fragrance. There is some gourmandy notes and an orange citrus. I can't distinguish what the gourmandy notes is outside of maybe some honey. I think I'm picking up an orange citrus, some honey, and obviously some coffee. Of the three that I'm able to distinguish so far. And I gotta say, Dawnbuster is another treasure. EJ, you did it again. These all smell great. Dawnbuster, I'm still wrapping my head around what other notes are in that. But they're all three. They all three smell good. Gerannabis is extremely fresh. For those of you that were looking for that fresh fragrance, because I've been getting a lot of questions and comments about, is there a summer fragrance from Happyland? Gerannabis is gonna be it. It's very airy and very fresh. Don't let the name and the label fool you or scare you off if you're nervous about a cannabis note, because the cannabis type smell it has is far from overpowering. It's extremely subdued. It's faint. It's there, but it's faint. You're not going to have people just easily pick it up, at least from what I gather on my first impression. These are all great. If I had to rank the three, I would say right off the bat, Gerannabis up top, because he absolutely needed a fresh fragrance, and it was well due. And once people start sampling and stuff like that, Gerannabis is going to be a hit for sure, because it's something fresh and different from Happyland. Then El Goodo, because it just smells incredible. It smells like a grape whiskey. It's kind of what I get from it. And then Dawnbuster, because it's another coffee fragrance, it might not be as popular, but for those of you that Queer Cafe was just a little too powerful for you, and Homme for the Holidays is a little too sweet for you, the happy medium is going to be Dawnbuster. So if you like certain things about one and not about the other, and vice versa, and you just couldn't find the right coffee fragrance from you, Dawnbuster might be that fragrance for you, because the coffee's not as potent, and neither is the sweetness. It's a happy medium between Homme for the Holidays and Queer Cafe to my nose. These are all great. Thank you so much for sending these out, EJ. Absolutely going to be, as soon as Iris Week is over, Gerannabis is going to get some run, to say the very least. And until next time, guys, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. I know there's a lot of people that are eager to get their hands on these. From what I understand, I believe he's going to be going live with sales for these next week, possibly later in this week. Currently at this recording, it's Wednesday. I don't know if he's going to launch them for the weekend or next week. Once again, thank you so much for sending these out, EJ. Pleasure as always, my friend. I love smelling these wild concoctions. The creativity level is just getting higher and higher and higher with the things that's coming out of Happyland Studio, out of EJ's lab. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of these, You give them a spray now, I'm extremely confident you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.